Hello friends and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to share with you the top hero of my universe, Galaxy Zento, GZ for short. I rambled about my brand in my last video, but now we get to dig in and learn about the best hero in it. That, of course, is King Falconus Peregrinus, or King Falcon for short. Yes, I applied the scientific name as his full name. King Falcon is the ruler of the planet Arconia, a lush jungle paradise many light years from Earth. It is a world where they believe in monarch worship, and the king is given great power to defend his world. For starters, all nobility of the Arconian race have wings of fire and lightning that can be summoned at will and allow for space travel. KF can travel galaxies in the blink of an eye, and the wings can be utilized as weapons. They have these wings because all the nobility have Phoenix in their blood and ancestry. We'll dig more into Arconia in a later video because that's a story on its own. KF was given two powerful artifacts upon becoming the king. First was the Amulet of Arconia that he wears at his waist on his armor. The amulet enhances his Phoenix ancestry to the point that should he be killed, he will resurrect in a fiery blast that no one wants to be near. As it is, when KF uses his wings in battle, he can raise local temperatures to thousands of degrees. If he goes through resurrection, he can completely vaporize everything within 50 yards. Most villains who truly understand him know that just killing him whenever and however is not a good plan. And King Falcon always endeavors to be away from innocence if he's going to fight. The second artifact is his axe. The axe of Arconia is powerful and may only be used by others with explicit permission. That rarely happens. The axe can be controlled from a distance and summoned to hand. It has a wedge between the blades to split targets wide open, and the tri-point style works well as a man-catcher. The axe is 9 feet long, and King Falcon stands 8'11". He can send his axe long distances to hit a target, possibly to the other side of a whole world. Overall, King Falcon is a cosmic force, with additional powers to match, like cosmic energy bolts from his body. He has an Arconian war shriek that can shatter a tank at close proximity and force away enemies that can withstand the heat of his wings. On Earth, he would be completely impervious to harm from pesky things like bullets and rockets. He can even stand through a nuclear blast unharmed. He's strong, too, with levels that challenge the most noteworthy of strength-based characters. Objects weighing hundreds to thousands of tons give him little in the way of a challenge. King Falcon is the guardian of one more artifact, one of the rings of the multiverse known as the Ring of Knowledge. With it, he cannot be deceived, and illusions don't work on him. He can tap into the ring any time to seek out information on almost anything around him. King Falcon is also highly intelligent, with knowledge of many galaxies as well as magic. While he isn't a supreme sorcerer, he knows enough magic to be useful with it. All royalty of his world are trained this way. With all this, King Falcon does not stop at defending his own world. He defends several and leads a council of worlds for the good of the universe. He has faced many of the most dangerous villains the universe has to offer, and has even been killed by a couple of them, only to teach them a lesson upon coming back. This brings us to the stories that he has been in and will be in. In the book GZ Tales Volume 1, in a story called To Kill, he met with the genocidal serial killer Maniac, a rogue Cyborian standing over 40 feet tall. More on Cyborians later, but Maniac is about the worst villain that race has to offer, and while they fought on a giant asteroid, the results could be felt some distance into space. In a battle I have yet to write officially, King Falcon once faced 2,000 alien ships from the Rotanian fleet as they decided to attack Arconia for its resources. King Falcon was so mad he leapt into space without his armor or his axe, and only his amulet around his neck. He destroyed all 2,000 ships via cosmic powers alone. The Rotanians, a robotic race, if you can call them that, have never tried again, but they know KF whenever he appears. King Falcon shows up in GZ Tales Volume 2 and the second book of the Chessmen. I'll leave a link to my author's page in the description, so you can check those out at your own leisure. As for these last couple of images, you can see King Falcon in the mashups. The image showing him punching a demon's head off is a future book that I can't give all the details on yet, but it involves all the heroes you see in the mashups and the villain in black lurking over it all. That's Maestro, my top villain, but we'll have more on him in yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out King Falcon. Please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for more content like this. Till next time.